The Bitcoin price is above $60,000 now. Does that mean the bull market just started, or it's just a trap? I will also show you which altcoins will go up in the near future. Over the last week, the Bitcoin increased by 20% from $51,000 to $62,000, and now it's in a sideways movement in the range of $60,000 to $63,000. And we are near the Bitcoin's all-time high, which is $69,000. We need to keep in mind that Bitcoin has cycles, and its halving happens once every 4 years, and after that a bull market comes in 6-10 months. So based on this logic, I don't think that Bitcoin will go above 70k now. I assume that there might be further price impulse, but it's not gonna update its all-time high. I assume that the bull market will start at the end of 2024, and then Bitcoin will go to renew its historical maximum, but before that it must go to correction. This does not mean that you should open a short position now. I estimate the probability of the scenario when the Bitcoin continues to grow up to $100,000 at 20%, but we can make money no matter where the Bitcoin goes, because the dominance of Bitcoin is very high, and for altcoins to start pumping by 500%, we need Bitcoin to be in a sideways trend, because we've already realized that while the Bitcoin is growing, altcoins do not show significant growth. Therefore, we should wait for the Bitcoin to go sideways, and its dominance will start to fall, and liquidity will overflow into altcoins, and then the local alt season should start. Now I'll show you the altcoins that I buy, and I actually expect them to grow at least several times in the near future. The first altcoin is Aptos. This is a fundamental asset that has grown only by 100% from its minimum values. We can see on the chart that it was growing very slowly, but finally in recent days it came out of the sideways movement and surged 30%. The main competitor of Aptos is Sui, and it showed a 5 times growth from its lows, and now the Sui price is $1.75, while the ratio of Aptos to Sui was 10-to-1 all the time. That means when Aptos costs $10, then the estimated price of Sui should be $1, and for a long time this trend was maintained. So I bought more Aptos and rebalanced Sui coins into Aptos, and thus got 50% more Aptos coins, while Sui price is $1.75 and Aptos price is $12. I expect Aptos to gain at least 100% from current prices, and assuming the market crashes tomorrow, I'm not worried about my Aptos coins because it's a fundamental asset that will grow at least 20 times in a bull market. Also, if you're looking for a reliable exchange, I can recommend BYBIT. They'll get a nice welcome bonus when you register, the link is down below. The second coin is DYDX. According to the chart, we can see the token has been in the accumulation zone for almost 2 years, in the range of $3.5. We should keep in mind that this project has the best funds, such as Andreessen Horowitz, Electric Capital, Paradigm, Polychain Capital, and others. We can see that most of the coins have already been unlocked, and they are held by the fund and the team. The project came out at the end of the last bull market where the funds could not sell their coins as they were locked. Now most of the tokens are held by the funds and they do not want to sell them, but instead they want to buy the tokens back so that the entire token emission is in their hands. And after the continued accumulation zone, we should see a big growth of this asset. I expect the token to go up to $8-9 probably, where I will fix part of my position. And probably its next target will be $12-14. After all, the Bitcoin price is $60,000 and altcoins haven't shown growth so far. The third coin is Atom. It's one of the few altcoins that hasn't shown growth like ICP, AVAX, Chainlink, and so on. Atom is a fundamental asset, and buying it at current prices is not a mistake if you don't want to sell during the local token growth but want to hold the coins until the bull market. According to the chart, we can see that the coin hasn't left the accumulation zone of $8.5-12 yet, and I expect this coin to grow up at least to $23, where I will close part of my position. And the next target is probably $28-31, but this is a more optimistic target. Anyway, it should be understood that I expect these values in the next month, and then there should be a correction, and by the end of 2024, a real bull market is going to happen. And then I expect Atom coin to grow 15-20 times. as the ecosystem is actively developing and new projects choose Cosmos Hub. If you want to see more of my investments in real time, be sure to subscribe to my Telegram channel, where I share my thoughts on the market every day. The link is down below. The next coin is Flow. As I said in the previous videos, when Flow coin costs $0.75, that is a favorable purchase price, and I expect the coin to grow to $3 at least, and with a very high probability, the coin price will go even higher. As we can see on the chart, the token has been in the accumulation zone of $0.51 for a year. If we look at the general chart of the coin, we can see that the price was falling all the time, and obviously, the big players did not sell their coins at these prices. On the contrary, they bought the tokens back during the year to send the price up. Therefore, I expect that soon, the token will start to show growth, and it will easily reach $5, maybe $6, and then begin to be in a sideways trend, where big players will fix the profit. The coin number 5 is Hashflow. This project has several strong points. The first is the funds that invested in this project, namely Electric Capital, Dragonfly Capital, Coinbase Ventures, Galaxy, and Morningstar Ventures. They invested $35 million in total. It should be noted that the capitalization of this project is not very large, only $150 million. If we look at the chart, we can see that the token has been in the accumulation zone for 1.5 years, which is $0.3, $0.4. And during this time, large players bought tokens so that the entire issue was in their hands and they could manipulate the price. Anyway, the token has grown by only 100%, which means the growth potential is still very high. I expect Hashflow to grow at least 4 times in the near future, and this is according to conservative estimates. The 6th coin is the most risky one, but with a huge growth potential. I'm talking about the Neon. If we open the chart, we can see that the coin has grown 25 times from its minimum values. But do not be afraid, I'll explain. We can see that soon there are going to be a huge unlock of coins from the funds on the team, by 60% of tokens every month of the market capitalization of the project. They have collected enough money on investment rounds to buy tokens from the market, and the only thing the team can do now is to manipulate the price and send it up to $5 at least, so that market participants are interested in the project and there is liquidity. Although the token has grown 20 times, there is no interest in the project, which means there is no liquidity, and funds have no one to sell these tokens to. As I said in the previous videos, when the price was $1.3, that I expect at least 5 times growth. Although even more significant growth is possible here. Until people are interested in the project and there is liquidity, the market maker will send the price higher and higher. Write in the comments what you think about the prospects of these coins and what coins I should bring up as well. I hope this video was helpful.